What's up, YouTube? What's going on? Check testing, check 1, 2, checking the mic, checking the sound. What's up, YouTube? All right. Sound is good. Going live on WAP right now. What is up? What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are doing well today. What's going on, D Mackey over on YouTube? We're back with another live stream on this Wednesday, April 29th, 2026, the final Wednesday of the month. We're back. I'm back. You're back with another Top Sports Debate TSD live stream and live over on my YouTube channel at Bet at Your Own Risk. That is at Bet at Your Own Risk. Hope you all are doing well. You, your family, friends, and loved ones. I'm tired today. I've been up since 2 a.m. Randomly woke up, couldn't go back to sleep, went to work, knocked out my hours, came home. I'm running on fumes, but I'm here to hopefully put some wins together here today for myself and for you if you decide to tell any of these picks. Now I'm going to be kind of rushing because the Cincinnati game is supposed to be starting in roughly 20 plus minutes. Kind of want to see if I can find a couple of picks for this game, and then we'll have a little bit of breathing room for the Mets and Nationals game and moving forward. If you all saw, if you're over on WAP, if you're on Discord, if you saw that pick that I put in, that home run pick that I put in when I got off the bus when I was heading home, oh, by the way, I do want to say that Ellie looks good for a home run. When I got off the bus, I was putting in Caprasuno for a home run, but put his teammate Castellanos in by accident, and I was like, oh shoot, let me go and cash that $5 out, and it wouldn't let me. So it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna have to hope that he maybe possibly will hit this home run. Put the Caprasuno pick in, and yeah, Caprasuno, he pretty much struck out twice in his 2 at-bats, but Nick Castellanos, he went yard. So an accidental pick that went green for me, I'll take it. So there's that. And then also to the other pick, the that 3-leg for the first 3 games for the totals to go under, that cash due to the void with the Twins game that hit 8 on the nose. So yeah, that cash. So finally got a parlay to cash, just not on the stream, not on the video, but that's because I was at work, and you know what I mean, it is what it is. But I'll still take those couple of wins, and hopefully we can cash some more tonight. I did just pick sidebar for the Pirate game. Actually, we got to look at this game first. But like I said, Ellie does look good for a home run. I did pick O'Hearn for 3 HRR tonight. He has a home run against Andre here. I'm just not sure if he would actually get a home run today. It's a plus 880, but I really like his 3 HRR tonight. He's struggling against lefties. He hits righties. He's hitting the 4-seam, stuff like that. He's been producing a little bit of HRR more recently in the last 10. His EVs are up, which is good. That's where I want it to be. And he's green at home at night on the day as far as his batting average is concerned versus righties and batting fourth. So that's why I was just like, let me go on and take him. I really, honestly, guys, I really want to trust Brandon even for say 2 or 3 HRR tonight, but I don't know what we're gonna get from Brandon tonight. He actually just might potentially hit a home run. He's in a spot to do so. Let me double check the pitcher weak spot, because he might be in the weak spot. Let me double check real quick. He's in the weak spot. Yeah, so the other reason why I took O'Hearn, because he was in the weak spot. He's technically in the best weak spot out of the two. But if you feel like Brandon can hit a home run today, take him. You're patiently waiting for him to break this 10-ish whatever slump. So he specifically when it's pertaining to his metrics and stuff, he has had more recently a few games where he's hit above 300 as far as the distance. So he is pushing the ball out. But the thing is he going to actually smack one out the park? That's the question that he has to answer for anybody who decides to take him tonight. His home run is probably still a plus 571, but it's really up to y'all. He doesn't have a home run against Palante. He just has that one single. So if anything, if I were you, I'll potentially take him for maybe 2 total base, a single. The single's a minus 105. He just might get that at least something profitable. I just don't, like I said, I really don't know if he's going to actually come through with the home run, because you got to remember, anytime a batter's in a weak spot, it doesn't necessarily mean that the batter's going to go. It just means that they're in the spot. There's no guarantee at all that any batter at any given day is going to hit a home run. There really is no guarantee. You got to hope that the pitcher is the one that makes the mistake and throws that specific pitch in the specific spot towards the plate for the batter to smack one out the park. So just, oh, looks like they pushed up the Cincy game. What about the Philly game? Did they postpone that? Okay, so they postponed the Philly game. I didn't notice. They postponed the Philly game and the O's, Baltimore O's, and my O's in Houston. So I guess we're going to play a doubleheader tomorrow. The only other batter that I could potentially see maybe possibly going yard, again, he's in the weak spot. He's actually in the best spot. That is Willie Adames here in the same game. Well, technically, Reyes is in the best spot because of the OPS. Because remember what I tell y'all, the OPS for the pitcher, specifically when it's pertaining to the pitcher weak spot, is technically the spot that you want to look here, because they're having major issues in this weak spot because of the OPS. With the higher number, you want to then consider Luis, and then of course Willie, because the OPS for him is a 1.1. So both batters technically could go yard tonight, but again, it's really on Sanchez to throw the wrong pitch in their direction, and they read it and they send it out the park. Now, great thing about Willie is he's green. He has 3 doubles against this dude. So automatically, just like I mentioned with Steer from yesterday, remember I talked about it on the stream. I said your boy had 2 home runs against him. He's potentially to hit one out the park just based off of that. And look what happened. I was supposed to take him for the home run. I didn't do it. He went out there and hit the home run. So you might want to consider taking Willie for a double, because he at least has his number with that. 3 of those hits are a double. That alone is good enough for me. I would be like, yo, like, let me go on ahead and take your boy for a double. It's a plus 490. He's hitting the sinker. Now, is he doing anything HRR wise? Not really. He hasn't done anything in the last few games. But he has hit some doubles in the month. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's technically in the spot, potentially, maybe, possibly. Maybe the double is the only thing that he has his number on. So, but are you getting this Willie Adames, or are you getting this Willie Adames from back here? And then let's look at Luis. He has no home runs. His home run is a plus 1860. Somebody who was a plus 1500 hit a home run, but that dipped down. I forgot who it was. They were in a weak spot today. I forgot specifically who that was. They were at the bottom of one of the batting orders, and they smacked the home run. I think they were the last batter too. So it's just one of those days today. I don't know if he specifically, okay. Now he's green at night. I mean, on the day. 3 runs, 1 2-bagger, 1 triple. So you might want to take him for maybe 3 HRR. It's a plus 210. I might take him for the 3. He might actually get it tonight. Let's see what more recently against lefties. A lot of ground balls. Nothing substantial. It's just more recently. So, but at the same time, he's still been producing HRRs when he's usually still getting, technically he's getting 3 or higher. So I don't know. I might end up taking, I'm going to cue this up. I might take him for the 3 tonight. He might actually get that, even though he's 1 for 15 against him. This may not be, it may change. He might smack one out the park. Trey Turner, he's in the weak spot. So this is his, that's interesting, because you would consider 9th being his weak spot because of the OPS, but did something specific for Trey to be in the weak spot. His home run is a plus 1120. It might not be that. It may have dipped down a little bit more recently as far as his HRR, technically 4 or higher. He's hitting righties. Just saying, you might want to. Now he had back-to-back singles. He had 2 hits yesterday. What is it for him to get 2 hits today? If say he were to go back-to-back, dude, he had 4 hits yesterday. Sheesh, son. So just 2 for a plus 200. Oh man, I feel like I need to take a risk and take him for the 2 hits. I might. I'm considering it. I'll queue up the hits because I might take that. I actually do kind of like him getting 2 hits. As always, Schwarber and Harper to use the looks. The Schwarber smack one out the park. He has a home run against Logan. He's hitting righties. Maybe you do. Like, to be honest, guys, if y'all just, for the heavy hitters, if y'all just put money on them to hit a home run almost every game, you're gonna pretty much make a profit. Like, especially like Judge. Imagine y'all put all that money on Jordan Walker in that 10-game span where he had like what 5 or 6 home runs. Imagine you putting all that money on all of those days, especially those 3-4 days in a row. The rookie Murakami, excuse me, him, like, y'all would be up right now. I'm just saying. A lot of field outs. I don't know. He might. Again, he just might smack one. It's an even plus 300 for him to go. What's Harper for him to hit a home run? Plus 490. He has a home run. So maybe y'all, I'm just saying, maybe y'all take both Harper and Schwarber on a straight bet, and then you parlay those 2 together because they just might smack one out the park. You might want to consider doing that because they just might do that tonight. I know they don't do it often. It's usually one of them. It's usually either or that goes. They don't usually do it at the same time, but today could be one of those days where they actually smack one. Because yesterday was supposed to be the day. Remember, day late. You know what I mean? Like, you might want to take both for a home run tonight. And parlay them. Because they just might actually smack one out the park. HRR plus 167. So if I were to parlay Schwarber, what's his HRR for 3 plus 150? I might do this instead. I might just take them both for 3 HRRs. Single bet both and then parlay. Brandon, he had 3 HRR last night. I did not take him for a straight bet. I think I put him on a parlay for 2 if I remember correctly. Let's see. 3 straight singles. What is a single for today? 60%, minus 120. BetMGM believe he's going to do it. He just might. I don't know if he would get 2 singles plus 435. What is he doing at home? Okay. And then what is he doing on a Wednesday? All right. And then on Wednesday at home. All right. That's just with a single. What about a HRR on the day? Okay. I don't think I'm using those type of tabs that often with baseball because baseball is a little bit more trickier to try to really pinpoint. Like NBA, I've been able to really hone in on players on the specific day to cash higher than what they're doing, plus value, plus 200s or higher. Just depends on the situation. So do you even, cause Schmidt came through for me on the home run 2 days ago. His home run's a plus 570. Well, before I do that, let me make sure that okay, Schmidt, 4 straight games. He's allowed some hits. He's struggling. It doesn't say. All right, here we go. He's struggling to pitch against righties. So since that's the case, you got Ramos, you got Chapman, Schmidt, of course, Willie, of course, Incarcinian. I hope I'm saying his name right. Let me look at Ramos, plus 512. He's hitting lefties. What is his D Mackey over on YouTube? I apologize. You mentioned Ellie and Jensen for HR, but now you mentioned Cruz, Wood, Soto, Baldwin, and B-Low for 3 HR. Okay, I like it. Maybe you just put that on the parlay and round robin all of that because you might get 3 out of 4. Because that's what I'm trying to do a bit more, is not just put 4-leg parlays together on a straight bet. Even though that's like my stance, try my best to remember like I can round robin, because if you're really paying attention to a lot of my slips, a lot of them are missing by one, like 60%, 70% of the time. So dude, you're 0 for 8 batting in the first inning. That's whack. Let me relook at Schmidt, because I might take him for HRR at least. I don't know if he would actually go yard, because he did do this, but then he did. Okay, he hasn't been playing that much in the month, probably due to injury. So maybe, because he's batting great against lefties. So maybe I do take it. It's a plus 199 for him to get 3 HRR. Okay. All right. Oh, wait. Did Burleson play last night? He did. He had 7. Did he? He didn't hit a home run, but he had 7 HRR. How much is it for him to get 2 total base? Plus 135. For him to get 2 HRR is a minus 114. For him to get 3 is plus 170. There's potential for him to really hone in potential. Again, he's facing off against Bubba. 3 of the last 5 he's allowed 5 hits or more. Oh, D Mackey. Oh man, y'all can't use FanDuel or nothing like that over in Georgia. Only underdog and prize picks. That's whack. So Bubba struggles against lefties. So of course JJ would be a look. He's been smacking more recently. Plus 675. Maybe I take him for the long ball. The only thing that he is hitting is the 4 seam. Now he's throwing it 57% of the time. So that's a good automatic look already for him to potentially go yard. He's struggling on the road though, with only 1 home run and 48 at bats. So he does much better at home. Only 1 hit, which is a single on a Wednesday. So maybe you don't take him tonight, because this is the day and the spot where he's on the road and he struggles. Let me see. Anything HRR wise, he's still doing something. Now back to back against my Pirates, 3 or higher, so that's at least good. He had 4 yesterday with no home run. Let me see. I mean, I don't know. It's like a 50-50 now that I'm looking at everything. Maybe he does go yard. Maybe he does. But Herrera's in the weak spot. Is he in the best spot? No. Who's that? Who's eighth? Urias, excuse me. He struggles against righties, so I don't even think. Again, I can't even really base it off of data for because he could still read a pitch and send it out the park anyway. Bubba is the one that has to mess up, not Ramon. Now remember that slip I put in yesterday. I had Nick Gonzalez for 3 HRR. He finished with 4, so back-to-back 4. So I don't know if I will want to take him again tonight. Because that slip literally missed because Taylor Ward was the only one. He needed one more HRR and we would have cashed. It was right there. And I should have put Rushman on there or Gunner. Because they both had like 3 HRR or higher. So now he's green. He is green. Man, plus 353 for 4. Plus 174 for 3. Let me queue up the 2 because I might just take him for just 2. And Reynolds is not a home run guy. He is a sometimey HRR cat. He might actually potentially not get anything. He might actually hit a home run because he has 2 home runs out of 23 at bats, 80 pitches thrown his way against Palante. He's hitting the 4-seam and a knuckle, which is good. Again, because I mentioned this yesterday, you don't really see too many batters successful against the knuckle curve, and he's been successful with the little bit of percentage that he's seen. So he might be the sleeper that actually smacks it out the park. His home run is a plus 875. So you might want to consider taking him. The wind is blowing out the stadium here at home. So he literally might be the sleeper that goes yard. He has his number, literally slugging an ISO. So for me, I would potentially look for him for, say, 3 HRR more than anything. But I might still take him for a home run just off of a whim that he actually might go yard. He's on the outside looking in anyway. Speaking of Jordan, because he's been on a major slump. The Rays game just started. Okay. Let me go on ahead and I'm gonna take. I'm gonna do this real quick because they're up the bat first. So I'm gonna probably end up doing this right. Well, not probably. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm logging into FanDuel. I'm gonna take Ellie for a live bet home run because I can't. I would have taken him for HRR instead, but I can't take him. I've been rambling so much. The power game is starting now too, so luckily I got O'Hearn for the whatchamacallit. Where is, here we go. Okay, Ellie's a plus 2. It was a plus 270, now it's a plus 280. So I'm taking that right now because it bumped up. I just live bet it real quick. Plus 280 for the home run. I'll submit this now since Cincinnati's not going up for another maybe, I don't know, 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes or whatever. At least I don't think they're going to go up that fast. But you never know. Sorry for the quick pause. I just want to get this out to y'all. to see if he'll actually smack it out the park to go, because I think he did go yard yesterday, if I remember correctly. See if we go back to back. Oops. All right, so the pick is in the Discord now, and I'm heading over the WAP. Putting this in the paid section. For those of you who are not in the paid section, you might want to go to the paid section, and you might want to subscribe to the paid section, because I just posted a pick for the NBA, 2 of them really, but this one I was just like, yo, like, there's no way that Ellis is not getting 3 HRRs, 2.5, and he's been cashing that every single game for the last 20 games except for 2 nights ago against Toronto. So there's no way. But again, it's sports. You just never know. He may finish with 2. All right. Do I consider Alec? His home run's a plus 650. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to become a home run capper. I'm trying. I've had a little bit of success. I just haven't been able to pair yet. Now, had I paired my 3 favorite from 2 nights ago, like literally the 3 favorite that I really loved, and I took them all on a single bet, and they all went out there and hit a home run. I had paired those 3 and posted them in the Discord, and we would be up if you decided to tell that slip, that parlay. But again, I even tried to pair Raleigh and Buxton today. They did not go. I did take, but I was at work, so I kind of was putting some stuff together and rushing, and didn't have any extra time. I had paired Wilson Contreras and I think it was Raleigh. Wilson win his first at bat, and then I paired Trout with somebody else, and Trout went. So had I paired Wilson and Trout together, that would have been a cash. But again, I was rushing at work. I was like, oh well, I kind of like these 2, these 4. Let me put them together. David Peterson, potential for him to potentially give up so many runs and whatever else the bullpen's giving up. There is slated to be some rain in this game, possibly, because they technically are. New York is technically next door to me. Who's at the bottom? So Ruiz, so it was different Ruiz, but either way, a Ruiz went yard today. The question becomes, can Keibert smack a home run today? Plus 1,300. Because I think that Ruiz was like a plus 1,000 something. He smacked a home run. Or I might be thinking about Nunez, but somebody with an ass smacked a home run today. He sucks in the 9th spot. But again, he's in the weak spot. So that's the thing. If you just look at this and be like, okay, what's the OPS for the position? Okay, these are the OPSs. Like even like this, like look at this. 444, I'm automatically thinking like, yo, I might as well just take them for, home runs or whatever, or HRRs, because they're giving up on average. He's giving up on average this. And then the slugging's up. He's allowed a home run against the 9th batter. So I'm like, you don't even have to really look at the player's data, because you're really just basing it off of what the pitcher is struggling against. So you could technically just be like, all right, I'm gonna take Nunez for, say, even just 2 HRR plus 155. Ruiz 2 HRR plus 153. You just parlay both, and maybe and even take them on a single bet, and maybe they actually go out there and get it. Lau is in the weak spot. I had him for a home run yesterday, if I remember correctly, or something like that. He did not do anything. Couldn't even get 2 HRR Plus 117 for 2. Maybe because he's technically a few days late on a home run, but maybe he at least gets 2 HRR. He's averaging 2 against them. Let's see. Struggling on the day, but he bats great batting 5th. Yeah, I know. I know that game got postponed, so we're good. I don't gotta worry about it. CJ's in the weak spot, but he's not in the best spot. He's in the 3rd best spot. 3 hits, all of them singles. Curious. He's hitting at night, hitting on the road, in the month, struggling on the day, though. He has a home run on the day. He has a home run on a Wednesday. And he struggled versus lefties. Now, he struggled just in general, getting HRR just in general in the last 10. So, his HRR is a plus 125. I don't know about him. Look at Weimer. Oh, look at that. 4 and 6. What does that equal out to? 46. My favorite number. 2 doubles against him. What's his double today? Plus 730. Dog, if he were to get a double today and I don't take it, I'm going to be highly upset at myself if I don't take him for a double. Now, he's technically in a spot to potentially possibly go yard. Just on the basis of he's smacking the sinker, smacking the four seam, smacking the changeup. He is reading those pitches. He actually bats really great against lefties. 2 two-baggers, 3 home runs, 1 triple. He's doing really great against them. He does have a home run against David, so that's even more positive. Dude, I really feel like screw it. I'm putting this in. Where am I putting this in at? I guess on FanDuel. Because I would put it on DraftKings, but I don't have any funds over there. I'm kind of waiting to see if I can get anything. I used up all the funds that I have on my draft. I really don't feel like dumping any other funds over there. So this is Washington. And Weimer, right? Yep. Okay, where's the double situation? It's not showing. Because they're giving me plate hits, runs, RBIs, total bases. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Found it. Where's Weimer at? Where you at, dude? Okay, I'll take it. It's much better value than here. It's a plus 750 for a double. I took it. Again, guys, there's always a method to my madness. Because you just never know. I might just take this pick and parlay it with something else. Just say screw it. Let me see something real quick. Because you're not doing anything, but you're positive against at least the batting average. Nunez. See, you're not looking too good. I haven't even looked at Brady. I know I'm like stuck on this game. I'm just trying to pinpoint some stuff. You said Acuna. You talking about for the Braves? He's been getting a double. Now the only thing about Atlanta, they're in a spot where they could potentially get shut down. Again, potentially doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to really occur. They could still score so many runs, and everybody kind of just go out there and handle business for them. But they can technically get shut down because they're facing off against school. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he may or may not allow 6 or higher hits type of thing. He might actually shut them down tonight. It's just that he's struggling against lefties, which again, he's facing off against a good number of them. So, if anything, if you don't feel like any of the lefties would produce anything, and Skubal strikes them out, if anything, maybe you take the under on the game. Maybe might, because you gotta factor in Detroit's hitters here. Ooh. Okay, so Riley did not come through for me yesterday. I had him on that parlay. He was one of my main picks yesterday. I broke my rule, and so far, because I keep breaking my rule, and picking him, he has not produced for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna bet on him tonight. So if I were you, maybe you take him for HRR. Maybe you feel like he can go yard. It's a plus 390. Because again, he's in the pitcher's weak spot, so he could potentially knock one out the park. Maybe he even hits 2 home runs. Plus, it's literally almost a plus 4,000. So usually, a lot of times when I don't take specific batters, they usually do produce. So this is me on record, me live on WAP here on YouTube to tell you I'm not betting on Riley tonight. So you might want to. What I'm probably going to do is bet on Kevin, on the rookie here. Plus 600 even from the go yard. Super green. Love it. And on the day. No home runs yet on the Wednesday, so maybe tonight's the night. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take Kevin for a home run. I'm going to just do this right now. Well, excuse me. I apologize. After I submit Weimer in the Discord on WAP. And then, like I said, I'm gonna take McConnell for the. I'll look at Dingler in a moment. So the pick has been submitted. The Weimer pick has been submitted in the Discord. I am. Did one of my brothers? A couple of my brothers, they bet on sports like me, so I think one of them just sent in. They either shared their slip that they were gonna take for the night, or they potentially submitted a slip that they cashed on. All right, so BetMGM. McConaughey is a it doesn't even matter even if it changed and shifted down. I don't care. I just kind of feel like he could potentially go yard tonight. His HRR for 3, because I know I left the push, is a plus 136. For him to get 4 is a plus 260. Curious. I'm thinking maybe I take him for 4 as well. I'm logging into BetMGM so I can put this in. And said Dingler. He's a plus 563 from the go yard. Give me a second while I put this. Rockies scored. Give me 1 second. Who did what? Was it Goodman? Did Goodman do something? So nobody did anything, like home run wise. Doyle got a hit. He has 2 HRR. Sullivan, so pretty much like Doyle got a hit, and then Goodman and Castro walked. Sullivan came in and brought them in off of a double. So he got a double, and he got 3 RBIs. So that's where the 3 runs came in. That's what happened. Chicago just won. Cubbies just won. Congratulations to them. Oh, Matt Shaw. I was at work and I was looking at Matt Shaw for a home run. I said I was going to potentially take him, and I forgot. This is why I don't like being at work. I really want to just be here and looking at the data and even live streaming here to show you all my madness, and then be like, oh, I take Matt Shaw for this home run. He got a home run late. Where's Detroit? Where the heck? Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna put this in before the game starts. All right, still plus 600 for McCongle to go. So I just threw a quick 5 down real quick. All right. So Dingler, he hits righties. He's super green as far as the slugging and the ISO. Uh-oh. Well, never mind. It's 47%, not 46. Line drive. So he's pushing the ball out to the field. He's green on the day. That's good. Looks like mostly singles. Yeah, mostly singles. Well, technically all singles. He just struggles batting 5th. I don't know if he would actually... He hasn't been consistent with at least getting 2 HRR, so I don't know if he would actually get that tonight. He might. What about Carey? Because Carey's been kind of quiet. He's been like, you see here, every other game getting HRR. He had this spot here where he had 2 home runs in like 5 games, but just 3 in the last 10. Hitting the 4-seam, hitting the changeup. He's been producing somewhat. Single, a double, a triple, and 2 home runs just more recently. He struggled on the day too, but he does have a home run on a Wednesday. He's batting in his favorite spot. Well, second favorite. Nah, you could say the first favorite. This is first favorite. You never know. He might actually produce something. What is HRR for 2? Plus 120 for 2, plus 190 for 3. He's usually getting 3 or higher when he does get it. And technically, again, as I always say, you believe in the trend. He didn't get it here, got it. Didn't get it, got it. Didn't get it last night. Potential for him to actually get, again, 2, 3, 4, 5 HRR. Potentially do any of that today just because of the supposed trend. But yeah, I saw that. Is Baldwin in? He's in the weak spot. That's good. And then who's that? Dubon. So Dubon, he's not a 3 HR. I want to say like consistently getting HR, should I say? But he did have back-to-back 2 or higher. So his HR tonight is a plus 140. He's hitting righties better than lefties. That's right. He's facing off against Scuba. So I don't know. Scuba might shut everything down for Atlanta tonight. Possibly. What has... let me look at Scuba specifically. He's averaging 8 strikeouts. Almost 7 in the last 10. His strikeout is fascinating. So they currently don't believe that he's going to strike out 7 batters. More than likely because of the fact that he's facing off against Atlanta. He allowed 7 against them on June 19th of 2024. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I might stay off of Atlanta. Yo, Smirk, what's going on, dude? Over on YouTube, what's good? You took scuba for 7, nice. Definitely hope he cashes for you. You put that quick 60 on it, my man, legend. Oh, one of my brothers, he cashed on something. It was a hits leg. Montgomery, Trout, Grisham. I'm mad, dog. I'm mad. I forgot to look Grisham's way today. But again, that's due to me being at work. So I didn't really have any time to really look at my phone or anything like that. Really dive into the data until later in the afternoon. But I only had a little break, and my mind was like already shot for me. Because like I said, I've been up since 2 a.m. So I really haven't been fully been able to really concentrate, stuff like that. But I'm mad at myself because Grisham would have been a look today, and I forgot to look his way, and he hit a home run today, and his home run was like, I think it was like plus 800 or something, so I missed out because I had him yesterday and he didn't go. So it was just like I was telling myself I'm probably going to take him tomorrow, and I just forgot. So congrats to anybody that did take him. Terang, I had him for a home run yesterday, he didn't go. He's still on that streak of not going, but he did have 4 HRR. He has 4 singles against Eldorado. So, see, he's not hitting lefties though. My next day off is Wednesday. I mean, excuse me, apologies, not Friday. I'm off on Friday. Like I literally had, like, this is my usually schedule for like how it is now. Usually work Monday through Thursday, off on Friday, and then work 4 straight after that. That's basically from Saturday to Tuesday. Then I'm off that Wednesday, and then that coming weekend I'm off. So then, like I said, I'll pretty much I'll work Thursday, Friday. So you hear the type of stretch that I work. I usually work 8 days out of 9 before I get to my next day off. That's how my schedule runs every other week. So you can tell I'm at work all the time. So, but it's a set schedule. I work early, I get off early, pretty much 3 p.m., and then I'm home the rest of the day. And y'all see me, I'm pretty much on here or in the background posting my slips. I really don't. I'm an introvert at heart, but I'm even more of an introvert even on in the Discord and the WAP. Like I literally just post my pics. I won't even be in the chats or anything. Like I might pop in and see what people are talking about very briefly, but I'm like hardly ever there. Like to just like, hey, I'm popping in and just say what's up, blah blah blah. Like the only way that y'all really hear me from me is here on the channel. You know what I mean? Per video or on live stream. Outside of that, you really don't hear from me. That's what I forgot. That's what because remember I said I was talking about possibly potentially taking the Contreras brothers on a slip together a bit more. I think they both are playing today, so I potentially actually wait, hold on. He's already playing, but I think he's Cincy, right? Let me just double check. Hold on. What the French toast? So he's not. Hold on. Does Contreras play for the White Sox? He played for St. Louis. So he played for Boston. So they already played. So he already got. So I missed it. So he already got the HRR that I would have put him down. I would have taken him for 3. So tonight for for William, that's the only thing. He had 6 last night. Maybe it might be a good bet that I potentially don't take him for 3 tonight. He's technically in a spot to still do something because he bats well against lefties and batting in the 3rd spot. And he's batting great on the day. It's just that he's facing off against Rodriguez, who pitches really well against righties. His metric, he specifically versus righty batters, right? Couple of singles, so not too much from the 22nd, 15th. He allowed a couple of doubles, a single, maybe another single. Okay, and a home run. So I needed Jackson here from like 2 days ago. I had him for a home run 2 days ago. So I don't know. Maybe William can still get 3 HRR. I'm only basing off the fact that he's in a weak spot. So maybe he can still get 3 HRR tonight. It's just that he only has 1 hit, which is a single against Rodriguez. So I don't know. Maybe I'd still take him. It's a plus 150 on DraftKings. So it would be like, maybe I still take him for a home run. Didn't Ringinfo get multiple? No, it was 2 days ago. So he had 3 HR 2 days ago. He's not doing well against the pitch mix. He's not doing anything as far as anything. But again, he's in a weak spot. Still read the pitch and send it out of the park. All based on the fact that he's in the weak spot. I don't think I see anybody else. Bowers. Did Bowers do it? He don't got no data. He might not be playing. They may be resting him. If he did play, struggles. 1 hit on the Wednesday. He's super struggling on the Wednesday and versus lefties. And batting 4th. So I wouldn't have taken him. Cattell, you haven't hit a home run since April 13th. You bat better against lefties. You're not doing well at all either. So I don't know. Oh wait. Hold on. My apologies. One moment. Because I didn't submit this in. It just hit me. I gotta submit the McCongle home run. Even though I think the game's getting ready to start. So yeah, it just started. Actually, no. That's the power game. All right, that game's getting ready to start in about a minute. So let me get this in. How you spell it? What is it? Detroit. The heck is? Where they at? There we go. So it's MCGONIGO. Homer. I want to get this in before if y'all want to tail it, y'all got to be quick because he's technically going up the bat first. Okay, and WAP. Whoops. Should have submitted it as soon as I put it in, but I got distracted. All right, back to what I was saying. We're technically almost done. I'm kind of running through this kind of quick today. But again, I wouldn't mind staying on here for like another hour. I'm trying to, you think it's Shea, Smirk saying Shea for a home run, Langoliers for the Athletics. I really don't trust. Oh, let me look at Vargas, because he didn't go last night. Plus not 910 for tonight. Plus 115 for 2. He's super green against righties. Brandon, 4 straight games of 4 hits. He struggles more against lefties. Vargas can hit left if he wants. He's hitting the cutter, the sinker, the four seam, great spots. Super green on the road, at night, in the month, on the day, 2 home runs on the day, versus righties, 2 home runs. No home runs batting 5th though. 2 hits, both of them were singles. Let me see. What is your metrics, sir? Frickin' green, he hit a home run. Single, double. Didn't do too much early on the 23rd. Another single. On the 16th, double, single. Double, single. Maybe, like, if you don't think a batter will, like, Terang could potentially at least get a singles, minus 126 super juice, but if you feel like he would get a double on the back-to-back, it's a plus 450. And if you feel like he'll get 2 or more HRR, plus 175, you can still put this down. He could still potentially still get the 2, but he could still potentially get 3, maybe 4. At least do that, because the one thing that I apologize, I'm looking at the wrong. I apologize. Like Cattell could potentially do something, because again, he's struggling against lefties. So Adrian here could finally break this little 3-day cold streak and get this plus 125, even plus 219 for the 3 HRR tonight. It's just he's been struggling more recently. Now he doesn't hit, well, he's hitting righties better. This is what he's seen the most. So if anything, maybe you still take him for 2 HRR. Carroll, he's a lefty. He hasn't done too much. He struggles against righties. So this one's kind of a little bit harder to really find. But he's batting great on Wednesday. That sucks. So he's batting great on the Wednesday, but he struggles against righties, and he struggles. This is his worst spot to bat, in the 3rd spot. So kind of hard to really gauge. So maybe, I don't even look at Nolan here. He's producing. He's hitting righties. He's hitting the sinker and the cutter. Angles are up. His distance is technically there. So he's getting some singles, some doubles, home run, singles. He struggles on the day, but he's hitting at night, in the month, on the day, batting great, versus righties, and batting 7th. So maybe, let me see, he's in the weak spot. 7th. OPS is great. 8 plus 820 for him to go yard. Again, he's hitting the sinker, 444. Maybe. He hit the cutter here for a home run. So this is all that he's done. He's been mostly singled out though. 70%. His single is probably like a plus 100 or 102 or something like that, because it's a plus 109 on underdog. So I'm only gonna guess in and around plus value, maybe a little bit under, maybe minus 105. Maybe he still gets the single. For him to get 2 total bases, a plus 192. So they're really believing that he may not do anything tonight, just because the value is so high. Me, I'll be like, look, take him for the 2 total base, take him for a single, take him for 2 HRR plus 140. He might actually get 3 plus 256, because he, as you see here, when he's getting HR, he's getting 3 or higher. So just something to think about for him. I actually like him for him to potentially go yard, but I actually do like him more for the 2 HRR. That's like the sweet spot. So let me take, I think I have to relog back in the BetMGM. Let me take Arenado for 2 HRR real quick. And I might still place a slip for him to go yard, just in case he does. The Diamondback ship. Oh, apologies. I'm looking at the wrong game. There we go. This is still, let me see. Okay, it actually dipped up. So it's for the 2 HR, it's no longer 120. Actually, apologies, it went down some. So it's no longer plus 140, it's a plus 135. So missed out on that little bit of extra oomph to it, but that's okay. But let me log in the FanDuel, because that plus 820 might still be popping, even if it's like a plus 800. Even if it's lower than that, I'm more than likely just gonna take the chance on him to hit this home run, because he just might actually do it. Oh, I see, Smirk. You said no. You said for the shade, Joe. You said no. Washington scored. You said no research. You just like got that gut feeling your boy might launch one out the park today. I feel you, dog. Sometimes you just got to do that. You know what I mean? You got to say, you know what, screw it. You just might actually go out there and make that magic happen, son. You know what I mean? Okay. Wait. Hold on. There we go. That's the second time. Same book. Well, 2 different books. I clicked tomorrow's game for the Diamondbacks and Brewers. I'm like, what am I doing? Okay. He is still plus 820. So, right? 820? Right. So still plus 820. I'm going to just throw 5 on this real quick. And it gives me 46. But look at that. Favorite number, 46. So hopefully he will cash. I'm going to submit this in. And we're pretty much good. So I got, like, the main pick is for him to get 2 HRR. But these are all with the extra stuff that I already, like, submitted. Well, not submitted, but like, really, liked. Like, June, he, this whole situation, just like, I think it was, because funny enough, I had, if you remember my slip from yesterday, I had Canzano on that one slip, right? And I considered Arozarena yesterday, but I went with Canzano instead. Today, I considered Canzano for HRR, but I went with Arozarena instead. So both days, back to back, the the original pick was the other batter, and they both, like Cazano went yesterday. I mean today, and Rosarina went yesterday. So it just flipped on me. So just like I found that interesting that it went that way for me over the course of the last 2 days. Whoops. I'm sending in the Arenado home run. Just in case y'all want to tell if it cashes. All right, that's in. And it's sent to the WAP here right now. There we go. All right. Let me see who scored. Colorado came the ball, son. Okay, so JJ got a hit in the RBI. Weather Holt. So if I'd taken him for, what was it, the 2, right? Because I did consider. I apologize, I was on the wrong game for the power game. Did consider taking him, but I was just like, I really don't like, because he's been cashing. His 2 HR was a -110, so he cleared that. The next question is he going to get 3 and 4 type of stuff moving forward? Is he going to potentially possibly still go yard today? That's all the question. And he does have 2 total base, so he hit a double. So what was his double? Plus 475. I think I did mention that too. I think I did. Could be wrong. Total base was a plus 155. So there you go. All right. Pirates. Low got a double. So his double was a plus 400. Okay. Yeah, missed opportunity. What can you do? It is what it is. We move on. Melendez did not go yard yesterday. Plus 572 tonight. He's hitting righties. He's 50-50 against the 4-seam. What's his? Plus 133 for 2. Oh, what did Washington do? Okay, Wood got 2 HRR. Mead, I forgot about Mead. He's been like one of my like sleeper batters. Here he goes. I don't know how I didn't see him earlier. So he has 2 HRR. His HRR was a plus 129. So he's hitting the lefties. He's hitting the 4-seam changeup. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken him. Looking at the data, I would have been like, you're red, dude. You're struggling. Need you to wake up. For him to go yard plus 1,200. Who knows? He might still smack one out the park. CJ got 2 HRR and that's it. And then Young got an RBI. So that's pretty much what Washington did. Oh man. Excuse Yeah, y'all can tell I'm tired. I'm ready for bed soon. Let me see. Okay, so I let everybody, like, literally. Maybe you still take Vargas. Because he's been at least producing some HRR. He's doing great against the cutter and the sinker. He has some line drive percentage. Pool is up. And he's green all across the board. So maybe you do still take him, even just for, say, HR 2, 3 type of thing. Single bet that. Maybe you still take Castillo here. I mean, per the data, William might do something against Rodriguez. He might, because his brother got something. The question is he going to do something tonight? And then Terang, who knows what you're going to get with him. And last up, oh yeah, he said Shea. Let's see. Plus 336. He doesn't have a home run against me. He has 2 singles against Michael. What's his HRR for 2? Actually, I got him at 3. All because he's getting 3 every time he gets it. He's batting great against righties. 50-50 against the sinker. But he's hitting the 4-seam, the slider, and the curveball. I can see why he's been, whenever he's actually really connecting with the ball, he's pushing it above 300, but technically above 350. So this one is like seriously just shy of going out the park. That sucks. Yeah, he's in a spot even on the day. He has 2 home runs on the day. 5 versus righties and 7 batting second. So maybe you do take him for a home run today. Let me see what Michael's doing. He's not allowing so many hits though. But my O's did kind of pushing balls out. He allowed a home run, a double, another double. Is that the same game? Yeah. Some singles. Like, we lit him up that game. Ben Rice went yard against him on the 17th. He was a lefty. That's what he's struggling against, right? No, he's not. It's just that more recently, some lefties was hitting his pitches. Look at that, Benintendi, a lefty. Like, lefties have been really connecting with his pitches more recently over the course of the last 2 weeks. So basically, more recently, he's been struggling against lefties. So since that's the case, Kurtz, maybe Cortez, McNeil, and Butler. Braves just scored. Albies hit another home run, dog. I didn't even look his way. I really didn't look at any of the... let's see. Albies was on the outside looking in. Back to back. Because like I said, he did go yesterday. Plus 740. Or in and around the number. 2 singles. He does bat great against lefties. I wonder what that... Let me see if Twitter has it. Maybe they have the actual... it doesn't... Well, hold on. I think I could potentially find the actual... So he hit a... I want to say it was a 4-seam. It was 102... it was 102 mile per hour pitch. So 400 feet smacked it out the park. Man. Again, he was a plus 740. And I didn't even, like, that's what I'm saying. If I would have looked his way, I would have been like, you know what, I'm taking for home. Man, I would have taken him too. At least, if not for a home run, at least the HRR, at least for 3 or 4. Because, damn it, he currently has 4. He has 4 HRR. So, missed opportunity. What can you do? Okay, Drake Baldwin has 2 HRR. Okay, Juan Soto got a double. What was his double? Where are you, dude? Your double was plus 425. Because you were hitting versus righties, hitting the 4-seam. Okay. I at least wanted to just see what he was doing. Back to the final game. Okay, Jackson's in the weak spot, and Kurtz. Kurtz is technically in the best spot for KC. Who's batting fourth? Perez. He went yard. So the 2 Perez's in the league, they both hit a home run yesterday. So could Salvador go yard back to back? ISO 444. He has 2 home runs against him. What's his HRR? They got him at 3 plus 135. He sucks on a Wednesday. I don't know. But again, he might still smack one out the park. But if anything, I would more than likely take him for the HR at least. Kyle. Now, Luis struggles more against righties, though. That's the only thing. Your home run is a plus 190. HR for 2 is a plus 113. I don't really see 113s often. He's batting great on the day versus righties and decent enough in the 9th spot. Because he's at the bottom of the barrel, he could technically hit a home run because of how tired the pitcher is. I really don't see him going yard twice at this plus 10,000. But, it's baseball. You never know. Anything could happen. Look at Masio. Okay. Green, 1 home run. He hits righties. He's hitting the cutter. Two singles on the... Is it 2 singles? No, 1 single, 1 double. Alright. I don't know about him. Oh yeah, Brent is Brent's officially back, right? Oh, he's been back. He went 0-2 so far. I'm not gonna bet on him because he just got back. I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I literally gotta wait to see if he can get out of a rut. He just got in. Jacob. Man, 100% ground ball. That's not good. But he's still producing HRR though. So maybe, yeah. Literally when I'm thinking ground ball, Literally only like singles. Still maybe potential 3 HRR. Plus 161 on Scam Duel. Maybe. You know, I didn't consider Carter. Plus 400 for a home run. He hits righties. Okay. The only thing he's struggling against is the sweeper for real. So he's still a look. Plus 135 for 3 HRR. As you see, you're noticing I'm upping the HRR automatically. Because I'm looking at the actual better value. Because a lot of these batters that you're seeing, a lot of them are getting 3 HRR instantly in the first at bat. Literally, right? So, and then a few of them are getting 2 HRR, but then eventually they get more. This is why I push so hard and heavy on for my own betting journey to continually do the HRR stuff, put this stuff in, because this is missed opportunity for me. 3 straight times he had 3 HRR, 3 straight games. Now he's been down twice. He hasn't had any type of spot where he didn't get it by the 3rd game. And usually when he's getting HR is usually 3. So I really like his data a lot. Versus Luis, the pitch mix, he's been having a lot of EV. He's hit 2 home runs in the last week, right? His home run technically is what? It's a plus 400 even. So he could potentially still go yard tonight. But my focus, in the midst of him struggling on the day, and that's the thing, because he's struggling on the day, I probably won't take him for the home run, but I would be remiss if I did not take him for the 3 HRR. So that's what I'm more than likely going to take him for, is the 3 HRR. So plus 135. I know it's a little lower, because usually I am looking for higher. I'm usually looking for like plus 150s, plus 170. You know what I mean? Higher, pushing towards 200 to get that extra value back. But I will still very quickly take him for 3, and that's what I'm more than likely going to take him for. I just had to queue him up. Outside of that, let me look at Cortez, because he's a lefty. He's hitting righties. He's 0-2 against Michael, but he's still hitting the pitch mix outside of the changeup, where he's struggling the most at. Well, technically he's struggling most against the curveball, but he's not throwing the curveball that much. Same thing. He's super green. He could potentially go yard today. His home run is a plus 525. But his HRR, as far as 3, is a plus 165. So I would personally possibly take him for possible 3 HRR. But the only thing is that we got to consider Michael shutting down this athletic squad. Like, they may not be able to produce anything tonight because of what he specifically is doing against anybody. Now, let me see what he's doing against lefties, because again, he's struggling. What was he struggling against? He's struggling more against righties. So let's look at what he's doing against lefties. That's what he's doing. A lot of singles. That was on the 24th. He allowed Montgomery and Benatini to go yard against him on the 18th. Some more singles. So it looks like mostly singles versus lefties. And then right-handed batters. A double, a double, a double, a home run, single, 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 single. So I would say maybe you take him for a single. For Cortez, at least. What do you gotta do? Like, maybe you take him for a single. He had back-to-back singles. It's minus 123 juice for 1. Maybe you take him for 2 total base. It's a plus 110 for 2. And if you feel like he can still smack one out the park, take him for the plus 525. And then you can bump him up to 3 for 3 HRR to plus 165. Because he might get, again, potential for him to do any of this stuff is still there. He just got to read those pitches and get the job done. Like, I personally like him probably a bit more for the 2 total base, because that looks like that's the best. Yep, that's his best look. So let me cue that up, and I'm gonna put that in. Make that quick. It's gonna be the final bet here for the stream. I actually did well. Just literally just almost shy, 4 minutes shy of streaming for an hour and a half. I thought I was only going to be on it for roughly about 40 plus minutes, maybe 45. Because like I said, I'm running on fumes, super tired. Yo, let's go. Oh, no, never mind. Apologies. I read it wrong. I thought my original look got it. JJ. Did he just okay, Detroit scored. McCongle, he got 2 HRR. He got a single. Let me look at Weimer here. Quick sidebar. Weimer went up to bat once. He didn't do anything. Lyles struck out. So nothing there. Okay. All right. I was saying Cortez because I kind of like Cortez. Well, you know, I didn't even look at Nick Kurtz. 1 single. He's hitting righties. Okay. He's pushing the ball out. So he's had 2 home runs in the last few days. Excuse me, 3. He bats great on the day. But he struggles against batting first. That's the only thing. His home run is a plus 279. For him to get, say, 3 HRs, plus 134. For him to get 4, plus 255. Now, he's usually getting 5 HR in the last 10, which is this is tempting. Because I got 46 in the number, 446. I don't know. Maybe. What was my pick? Oh, Cortez for 2 total base. No, I don't know, guys. Maybe I'll do take Nick Kurtz for where are you, dude? Oh wait, looking at the wrong thing. Oh no, that's the right thing. There we go. Cortez, 2 total base. Like I said, maybe you do take Kurtz for the for a home run, for HRR, for whatever, because he might still do it tonight. He's technically in a spot outside of the day, so who knows for sure. Maybe Jack, still maybe Perez, because again he's in the best weak spot if I remember correctly. Yeah, he's in the best weak spot. So again, really don't, for the weak spot, you really don't look at the batter's data really all like that, because this stuff is non-existent when it's pertaining to the actual pitcher themselves. It's just that he specifically struggles against the batter who's sitting in the 4th spot. It just works out a bit more because Perez has hit a home run twice in the last 5, and he has a positive against Luis. So maybe you still take him for the home run, plus 440 on DraftKings. He might actually go. So, but enough of my rambling. I'm out. I'm gonna go lay down. Hopefully I don't fall asleep too quickly, because it's before 8 p.m. I want to try to be asleep by 8:30 at best, at least a little after 8:30, because I always try to get at least 6 hours of sleep at night, even when I'm off. Like I try to get higher than that, like 8 hours when I'm off, but sometimes that doesn't work out. But thanks for hanging, thanks for coming through, thanks for those of you watching over on WAP, Smirk and D Mackey over on YouTube, thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. It is real every single time. But as I always say, take care of yourselves, take care of your family, take care of your friends, take care of you specifically, and be kind to one another, because kindness is free. And that's what is truly, truly missing from the entire world. But with that, I will hopefully talk to you all, hopefully tomorrow, after work, in the evening. But I will holler at y'all hopefully next time. Stay safe, stay humble. Peace.